are back here on Girl Talk. We are at Custom Audio Video with our friend Ian, who's behaving today.
So far.
So far, so good, exactly. Well, I tell you what, there's always great things to talk about.
Yeah.
And I got a sneak preview before we started taping today, and you're going to show us some really exciting things.
I hope so, I hope so. We're in the midst of a remodel in one of our rooms in the showroom here, so I want to show you some of the products that we're going to put in this room.
Pretty exciting, actually. I actually understand them.
Oh, good.
Well, theoretically.
I like that, yeah. I'll ask you some questions later. Right here, this is a standard iPad mini. It's an iPad mini 4. But what we've done is we've enclosed it in this sleeve.
Okay.
And the sleeve on the back has a magnet.
Okay.
And the magnet then attaches to this base station, which is plugged into power. So you don't need to plug your iPad in normally to charge.
Correct.
It goes on here
Look
and inductively charges. So it's a magnet, it doesn't fall off.
Is that the wave of the future, this induction?
Induction's a good way to do that. You know, you don't have to have multiple cords for different things. Yeah.
Right.
And of course, iPads themselves have become one of the controls for audio video on lights and shades and stuff like that.
Correct.
Rather than custom touch panels by control companies.
Does that just make it more cost effective, easier, more accessible to more people?
Well, it does. You know, there's many people that already have iPads, so they say, can I use this instead of this expensive panel by a control company? Sure, you can, for sure. So this unit is a you know, a cabinet top. It'll sit there, it'll charge. You take it off, you know, move it around and put it back whenever it needs to charge.
Well, and you know me as a designer, I'm always kind of looking at these pieces, and it's very unobtrusive. I mean, I can see it sitting really anywhere, taking up just a little bit of space and really being
So
convenient.
we've actually had these in the showroom for a long time with a standard size iPad.
Okay.
What we're about to do here is take another iPad without this sleeve on it and install it on our wall permanently.
Wow.
And we have,
look at this.
Instead of this sleeve that's on here, we have something else which will be fixed to the wall.
Okay.
The iPad will be inside here, and not only will you have the controls in the app in the iPad, but there's also hard buttons on the side that we can program for volume up and down or dim the lights or whatever need be.
It's a brilliant invention. So that'll be in the new room. It
will be. It will be. This will be fixed. The iPad will not be removable, but there is an option that allows the iPad to be removed.
Okay.
Essentially, it's this piece that's on the base. So all you would see is this round piece on the wall. It's connected with a wire so that it also supplies the charging that this base station does. So you would just come along and, you know,
put it on the wall.
Magnetically hold it on the wall, and whenever you want to go portable with it, just pick it off and move around. And again, it charges when it's on the wall there.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good product.
Oh, I love it. You also have another kind of sleek product to show us.
Yeah. So in this room that we're remodeling, we actually have HVAC registers, as usual, you would expect in a room, but we also have a thermostat. We're about to change that out for this kind of sleek one from a company that we've used for a long time for lighting control, Lutron.
Okay.
So this is a wireless thermostat. It connects to the HVAC system as normally a thermostat would, and then we would be able to control it through an iPad app, etc.
Oh.
So this is really sleek and small. We also...
Yeah, it again, is so unobtrusive.
And we're about to also, this is an in-wall light dimmer. So it's a little bit different from a regular dimmer in that it's not a Decora style. It's just kind of like a slider.
Right,
you know,
very
and
flush.
It lights up as you go. So in this case, what we've done is we've chosen a color of the thermostat and the color of the plate that goes over this the same, so they'll match. And we've got a couple of outlets in this room that we're doing as well that we'll do a similar way.
Well, once again, as a designer, I'm always looking at these kinds of pieces, usually as disruptions rather than as part of the decor. So I think it's really brilliant.
Yeah, lots of people just don't want to see thermostats at all. There are solutions that we have for that, but in this case, you know, if there's nowhere else for it to go, it has to go where the wiring for the HVAC system is already, then why not have something like this instead of the ones that stick off the wall an inch and, you know, they look a bit ugly. So I know that interior designers like you love this stuff.
They have bad attitudes about that, don't they? No, this is pretty amazing. Do you ever have people walk in and just kind of begin to ask questions to you all about what is new? Because these are things that for you are commonplace, even though they're new. You've known about them. For me, it's just brand new. Do you encourage people to come in and gather information?
Yeah, absolutely. You know,
Pardon me, I got your cough.
I'm sorry. The whole reason that we obviously upgrade the showroom to show things like this is because people want to see it. You know, you can show them pictures of it, but if it's actually operational, and they can see that there's an aesthetic value to this because this color matches the color of the plates and you know, around for the rest of the outlets and switches, etc., then it really makes sense to them at that point when they see it.
Oh, I tell you what, there's a lot to see here. Again, how simple iPads, things are really evolving, aren't they?
It's great.
And with the holiday season coming up, I think these are things that a lot of us could really retrofit in our house. Is that the right way of saying that?
Sure, yeah. There's really no work to do for this. It's just plug it into power and get the sleeve on the iPad and you're done.
Ian, thank you.
Thanks.
We want to thank all of you also for joining us here on Girl Talk. Please have a wonderful week. Bye-bye now.